Joining us right now is Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan. Mr. Mayor, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Dan, as always, good afternoon, and thank you for having me on again this week. I appreciate it.
Well, of course, this weekend is Labor Day weekend, Mr. Mayor, so as we do with the holidays, I just wanted to know, is there anything you want to let the people of Brockton know at this time?
Well, first of all, I want to thank all the men and women that have made our country the greatest country in the world. The labor force is, without question, the catalyst for that. So here in Brockton tomorrow night at the Brockton Rocks, this is their last weekend, and then the season will conclude, their revival season. We're having a labor appreciation night. All the men that work in all the different locals and unions throughout the Commonwealth have been invited, and, you know, it's just a wonderful thing to be able to come together and thank those. So, you know, Labor Day is a special weekend. I know for many it's the conclusion of the summer. But again, here in the city of Brockton, tomorrow night at the Rocks, we will be honoring everybody in the different labor respective unions.
Now, of course, Mr. Mayor, as you mentioned, Labor Day is kind of seen as the end of the summer. That means school year right upon us.
Yeah, and, you know, it's as a dad of 3 kids, I hear about that often. But, you know, we've had a great summer, a lot of activities. The pools are closed officially now in the city of Brockton. So, you know, we are going to continue to charge ahead and have a wonderful academic year for those that are in the Brockton Public Schools, the charter school, the parochial Catholic schools, the Voc Tech school over in Southeastern. You know, we are going to be able to you know, make sure that the students and staff have a wonderful academic year. I had the privilege of going to Brockton High School the other day to welcome over 200 new teachers for the Brockton Public School System. And, you know, it's just, you know, as the son of a retired teacher, I'm just so thankful for all the teachers that, you know, have that calling in life to educate. And so I really think it's going to be a great academic year here in the City of Champions.
Now, there was also, there's a Youth Family Fun Day coming up this weekend, too?
Yeah, that's over at East Middle School. You know, it's an annual event. It's always this weekend, and it's fun. It's fun for the kids. They have a backpack giveaway, school supply giveaway. There are a couple different hairstylists and barbers that do free haircuts, back-to-school haircuts, and you know, it's just really a community gathering of coming together. And you know, I'm really thankful for all the generosity and kindness. And you know, we expect to have great weather, and it's going to be tomorrow at East Middle School on the east side of the city.
Now, Mr. Mayor, something else I want to talk to you about that's a little less cheerful, but there was an overdose vigil recently at Massasoit, and I understand you were in attendance for that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have a community of 106,000 residents, and, you know, any loss of life, just one person's death is just tragic. And so, you know, I want to thank Bill Mitchell, the president of Massasoit, for always hosting this solemn event. And, you know, my director of social services is a woman named Jasmine Bradshaw, and she is working every day, and she is saving lives. And I want to thank all the healthcare providers. But if there's anybody listening right now in Brockton or even beyond Brockton that is suffering or in need of services, that's dealing with addiction, you know, please ask for help. And if you want to reach out to the mayor's office confidentially, we will provide you the services. And I know, you know, making sure that people are dealing with the addiction and dealing with substance and alcohol abuse, you know, we in the city and in the Commonwealth take it very, very, very sacred. So again, the Massasoit overdose vigil is a sad moment, but it's a moment that I'm really glad that we're able to come together as a community every year.
There was also an opening of a new urgent care clinic in the city.
Yeah, that was a wonderful story, and I was there as well, Dan. It's a medical doctor, an MD, that grew up in the city of Brockton. He told me he went to the Hancock School and West Junior High, and then he went to BC High, and he's a little younger than me, but he was trained and at Stanford and University of, I think, Alabama, and then he is practicing physician up at the Leahy Clinic, and he came back home. And so it's at the Westgate Mall. It's actually where Buffalo Wild Wings was. Half of that now is Chase Bank that opened up their first branch in Brockton just a short time ago. And then there's this urgent care facility. And I was able to meet the doctor, meet his family, meet the wonderful, dedicated staff. And, you know, healthcare is pivotal, and I support this wholeheartedly. It's on the bus line. It's at the Westgate Mall. A lot of people can take advantage of that. And, you know, I respectfully urge everybody to take care of their own health. And, you know, maybe that will lessen the burden on some people going to the ER on a regular basis. So, again, I was really excited to be there. And Chris Cooney from the Chamber hosted it as well. So, it was really a wonderful day in the city of Brockton.
Now, there are also going to be some changes to trash and recycling collection in the city, correct?
Yeah, and I want to thank Pat Hill. He is our DPW commissioner. First of all, trash will be delayed in the city of Brockton next week because Monday being Labor Day holiday. But, we are working diligently with our Republic. We have them under contract. The strike, and I'm a labor mayor, the strike should be settled. It's not impacting the city of Brockton because we have a binding contract, but, I do want to thank all the men and women that work for Republic that are in the union. And again, we are looking at different aspects of recycling. We're actually looking at the barrels, the size of the barrels. We're looking at a lot of different endeavors. So, again, if people have one large item, they can put it out curbside free of charge. And if there's like TVs or anything like that, there is a charge. But again, call the mayor's office, call DPW if you have any questions at all about trash or recycling.
All righty, Mr. Mayor, we're going to have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for speaking with us, and enjoy your Labor Day weekend.
Enjoy your holiday, Dan. I'll talk to you next week. Thank you.
Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan.